I'm going to make your triple story sets go from 0 to 100 at the end of this video. I'm going to be giving you secret tips and go in depth inside of this mechanic that no other channel provides. I've done freestyle for a couple of years now and I've been in tournaments against the likes of Jaxi and TX. So I'm going to share all of my knowledge I've gathered from the past couple years and share it to you in this video. I'm going to be using this training pack. So make sure to like, comment and subscribe on this video. It helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm and it also helps me reach my like target of 50 likes in this video. So this is the training pack I'll be using in this video and I'll show you how to do the triple story set now. So I'm guessing you've already been able to do a single story set and just being able to do the first reset as well, like that. I'm sure you've already been able to do that. So I'm going to show you how to do the triple story set now, just like this. So first of all, I need to tweak a few things on your initial reset. On your initial reset, your goal needs to be hitting the side of the ball like that. Not hitting underneath the ball like you probably do at the moment. So not hitting underneath like that. Hitting just on the side of the ball and feathering your boost when you go up to it, just like this. That makes the ball, it doesn't bounce away from your car at all. It literally stays on top of your car and it sets up your spins. So I'm going to show you one more time. I go right on the side of the ball and I feather just up to the ball as well. That helps this a lot. Then my main tip for a triple reset is immediately getting the reset like that. Immediately getting the double reset. If you don't immediately get the double reset, you won't get the triple story set. You can get the double there and you're just on the floor. So straight away do the spin. Literally less than a millisecond after the initial reset I do the spin. It's not I do the spin before my car even hits the ball, to be honest. I'm not even waiting at all, like I'm doing the spin now. I'm holding it down before I even get the first flip reset. This helps me set up so much for the double reset. And your main goal should just be to get as quick as possible in the double flip reset. Because let's say you've got the double flip reset really quickly, like this. Not like that because I didn't get the reset. But if you've got the double reset really high in the air like this, you've got so much time to just readjust your car and get the triple reset. But if you get it really slowly, you just don't have any time at all. You've got no time at all. So my main tip is just to get the double reset as quick as possible. And the way you do that is feathering to the ball and hitting on the side of the ball on your initial reset to set up your spin. You might be asking me, how are you doing your spins? I've got a controller overlay in the bottom of my screen, so I recommend you just learn to air roll really well. And I recommend using your joystick when you're doing these air rolling. Some people just tap it like that, tap the joystick, carry on rolling, tap the joystick. But I recommend you spin around your controller like this and just really master how to aerial. You can do this by just boosting around the map like this, getting as close to the corner as possible. And if you've got workshop maps, just use workshop maps, they're the easiest by far. There's also some good free play maps you can use as well. But this just works as well, just getting as close to the sidewall as possible and just spin around like this. And it's kind of like a reverse tornado spin. So it's not a tornado spin like that, it's more like that. You can see my controller overlay now. And I'm using the joystick as well to just lift my car up like this. So you can practice just trying to get your car in an upright position like that whilst you're on the floor. So I'm just practicing getting my car facing upwards. It feels completely different on the floor. So I'm just doing this. That's all I'm doing. I'm kind of like rolling up my joystick like this from the bottom to the left hand side. Like that. It's like a reverse tornado spin, but I'm rolling to the left hand side to make my nose show upwards. But I recommend all you have to do is just practice your air rolling. That's the only thing you have to do, just practice your air rolling. But I guess you can already do the spins if you're watching this video. Another big tip I have is not to stall cancel. This might go against a lot of tutorials I've done, it might go against a lot of other people's tutorials, but stall cancelling for these is just not worth it. If you stall cancel, you waste a lot of time. So this is me doing a stall cancel. So I'm getting my car completely straight, then I'm doing a stall cancel. That wastes so much time. All I do is just a normal stall. I'm positioning my car like that, then I'm stalling to make my wheels flat. And I'm doing that all in one go with the rotation around. It's just really, really quick. It's a lot quicker than the stall cancel. I really recommend you do that. You can see here I'm just rotating my car around and then stalling to make my wheels flat. I'm not stall cancelling. This is one of the main reasons these are so easy for me. I'm saying so easy for me, but that's going to jinx it. But that's one of the main reasons that a lot of people can do these really well and do these really quickly, because they're not stall cancelling. You might want to stall cancel if that happens. I do actually recommend you to stall cancel on your third flip reset. So I get the second and I position my car for the ball and I get the third. If you want to do a 4 flip reset, don't stall cancel. Just stall cancel on the last flip reset. Don't stall cancel on the ones in between. It's like here as you see there, my car's really hard on its side and I'm just stalling to make my car flat. That saves a lot of time rather than making my car flat then stall cancelling. If you're going off the ceiling, I recommend stall cancelling. Still, if you're doing double flip resets without spinning, stall cancel as well. So if I'm doing it without spinning, I recommend you still stall cancel, as that still saves a lot of time. But just for these spins, I mean, I contradict myself, I just did a stall cancel there. But it's kind of just muscle memory when I do stall cancels and when I don't do stall cancels. It's difficult to explain, but I personally would learn them without stall cancels, as it's a lot better. And I've talked about that for a while now, so I'll tell you my next tip. As you see, my ball's literally just popping above my car like that. It's not going in front of me a lot, it's not going behind me. It's literally just popping up straight in front of me. Not like that, but you have seen how I've been doing them. It's just been popping straight in front of me, ready for the next spin. Just like this, it's like really fluid. And the way I do that is just from hours and hours of practicing. There's no secret tip except learning how far underneath the ball your car needs to be. Like that, I could have got a 4 reset easy there. And that's only because I've mastered how far underneath the ball my car needs to be. Like there, my car's too far forwards, and let's say my car's too far backwards, like this. That happens. You want the ball to hit right in the centre of the middle of the car. That makes it so much easier for you to do. And as you saw in that reset there, that is a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier, about hitting the side of the ball. Your car doesn't leave the ball at all. You don't even have to feather to get underneath the ball, because you're already underneath it. That's all I would tell you. Just don't boost a lot underneath the ball. Like here, I'm boosting a lot to get underneath the ball, and then I'm popping the ball even further outwards. What you want to do is try and make the ball as stationary as possible. So make sure you're really still underneath the ball. It's really difficult to explain, but this is a really main point of this mechanic. As you can see here, I'm barely boosting anywhere. I'll show you another example of what not to do. It's difficult to do it. It's difficult to do it wrong, but like there, I'm going forwards. And if you're going forwards, you can't get the triple reset because you're going straight into the ground. The only way to do it is have no momentum going forwards. Like here, I'm just popping the ball upwards like that. And the only way you can pop the ball upwards is just perfecting how the ball goes on your car and making sure it goes in the middle of your car. And one other tip to make it go upwards as well is to make the ball as close to your car as possible. Like that's why I'm telling you on this reset to feather up to the ball so your ball kind of sticks to your car like glue. If I just really hard like that, that's just never going to work. Don't boost into the ball on the initial reset. Like that, I wouldn't do that. I would just go really slowly. Just go really, really slowly, feather up to the ball. And then you've got your reset and you've set up for the next couple. But one problem that a lot of people do when I say feather up to the ball is they wait for the ball to drop and then get the reset. That's just not going to work. The ball needs to be at its peak height when you do get the flip reset. So make sure you're feathering to the ball, but it's also at its peak height like that, so the ball just doesn't drop as much. That is a really big point in this mechanic. There's not too much else to say for the triple flip reset, except it's just absolute grind. Like, there's nothing else about it. You just need to grind for ages. So my main points for this mechanic is to hit the side of the ball and feather up to the ball. Then don't stall cancel, do a normal stall. And do a normal stall there to make your wheels flat. Don't rotate your car fully, then do the stall cancel. And do it immediately. Do that spin immediately. Don't wait 0.1 seconds. See my controller overlay? I'm holding it down before I even touch the ball. That's how quickly you want to do it. You're doing it before you even get the flip reset. That's how quick you want it to be. Look, I've got the double reset here and I've still got minutes of my car and balls in the air. Just so much easier. But that's it for this video. If you've got any questions, ask me in the comments below. There's not too much else to say. And I'll see you next time. If you want to learn any mechanic, I've got it on my channel. So make sure you like and comment, and I'll see you next time.